Alright, welcome back everybody. We're gonna do another Madden franchise mode. I think I'm only doing one today and then that's it because I'm kind of busy today, so yeah. And yeah, we did start a new team with the Texans now. I had to sim it. I only got to play 1 quarter. I extended the time to 10 minutes now. Yeah.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Let me show you the rosters, who really got who. Okay, so Bobby Wagner's with the Giants. Wow, Drew Brees is with Oakland. Pretty much he's retiring after the season. Yeah, they got a good team, so they'll probably be in the playoffs. Our defense is the big part. Like offense, meh, it's alright. Hang on, give me a second, then we'll start. Alright, here we go. Okay, so Brown is now with the Jaguars. He's pretty trash now. Eddie Jackson's back in Jacksonville again. That's a shocker.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 22 carries, 134 yards, and the score 2.
Man.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
But they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
On the run, this is
He got it.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Often. And it's a fake here on 4th
Got it.
inches. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. They only get 4, but the fake punt works and gets him a first down. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. His throw incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, a first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Goff looking and finding Allen Hurns. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Now a first carry for Brandon Bolden. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
I don't think he's returning.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Yeah, look at
Got
this.
a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with the new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they get the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Oh, my God.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. On 1st down, it's Darnold. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
They got a pass.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and just like that, it's 3rd down. A play fake, and it's Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete.
What a play by Donald, man. What a stop.
So the
Dude, that was such a good play. Look at that, bro. What a play. Oh, my goodness. Play fix it, and Donald spikes it. I thought I had an interception, but apparently it dropped.
It's able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Forgot there's still 10 minutes.
They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley. From the 31, Goff. Got his man, that's Mecole Hardman, the rookie. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Hold on.
From the 50, it's Goff.
Man, Green, he cannot pass.
Away and incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Hunt. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground.
He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. Now Goff on first down.
Oh,
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Goff now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. They'll run. This is Hunt. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Goff eluded, and that is intercepted by the All-Pro safety, Eddie Jackson.
And we got a great
touchdown,
touchdown.
but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs or
powerful
by
freaking
a lot of them
Donald.
built from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, got the safe completion on 3rd. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We're watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Goff.
Oh, what a catch.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down now. It's Hunt, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Here's Goff.
Yeah.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Allen Hurns, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans push further out in front. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And not much to speak of.
Stopping them. Let's go.
Gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Darnold.
my
He'll
God.
have a first down past the 40.
Crap.
As they finally wrangle him in at the 48.
Still got congested throat. Oh my God. Hey, you guys got to cover.
They
Let's
all
go.
came
What
together
are you
there.
doing?
In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent
then
pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here's Cotter on first
Good
down
job.
going nowhere as he's going to be stacked up behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Rush.
Play action. It's Darnold.
Yeah.
Rush, and down he goes. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the
Man, we almost had that first interception with the Texans, man. That was like batted it away.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Man.
Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there and maybe throw another touchdown, that will tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, he's looked pretty good to this point. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Oh, that might be bad. Let's go with I'm gonna get Perriman instead.
On second and 15 now. Goff, and that is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Goff.
Oh,
That
what
is
a
caught. It's
catch.
Perriman. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
Yeah, he's out. Oh, no, he's going to be out for one time. That's a broken collarbone.
He can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
Yeah.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Throwing on second down. Goff.
Oh, what a
Throw,
catch.
but he makes the catch. That will go as a pickup of 7
We're
on the
short
7th
by
play of the
2.
drive.
Let's just run it.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on third down.
No, it's not.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Lift off.
Oh, look at that.
And there's a first down.
And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Goff.
Man.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to
No,
them as
you
well.
can't catch that green. Oh, my
guys.
God.
You might want to try throwing it.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while, but when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes
what are you doing?
Where neither side has scored,
what are
3
you
punts isn't
doing?
a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
Not yet. No.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 27. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for.
Come on.
And it's second down.
Come on, Aaron. Let's go.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Back to throw, Darnold. Well, this is caught by Ginn. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
Oh, man, what a catch.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Of course it's not.
Antonio Brown. His first touchdown of the new season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now it's gone. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it'll be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. Throwing on third. Goff.
Oh, yes. Yes.
A good pick up there, 20 yards. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Yes.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Ric Flair.
On the delay, here's Hunt. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Goff.
There we go.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A.J. Green in the final seconds of the first.
my God.
And the Texans
Mr.
push
Green.
further out in front.
That's
gotta
one of
go
the better
for two.
examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Oh, this might be no
Now
good.
Goff. Flush to his right.
Gotta run it
Now
in.
he'll pull it down. And he is into the end zone. So they get two more on the board here just before halftime.
Good job, guys.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical?
Let me see how long we've been streaming. I think it's like been 40 minutes, because like it's now 25, so it's usually now 50 minutes per game. Yeah.
Around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in week 2.
McChicken's good.
We start our tour up at M&T Bank Stadium. Baltimore playing host to Arizona. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter.
Wait, hash browns and orange juice. Alright, sorry about that. I have to go AFK
An
soon,
abbreviated
probably.
halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Who's ready for that
just shy of the 10
for the
here.
Super Bowl? That should be a
He'll take this
great
across
game.
the
Jimmy
25,
G versus
couple extra
Mahomes.
yards up to the
That should be a
27-yard
really good
line.
game.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Oh, never mind, I passed it. Darn it. I got tricked.
And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. That'll get him to first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
Let's go, D.
Faking the give, Darnold.
Yes.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask.
Oh, darn it, man. Who did that?
And I believe
Come
this is going to be a
on.
first down.
Try out Aaron Donald. Oh, no, I thought this, dude.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
He's going to look deep now for Landry. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Nice. Nice back.
Nice long one way out there, but it'll be third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion. Now Darnold.
No, dude, I want that interception. They're not even
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's stop, dude.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
Now how about the boost the
I
defense?
nobody
Can't
open,
find
man.
anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jabal Sheard able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. 3rd and long. It's gone.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense.
Oh my God.
And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Oh, such a bad part, dude. Oh my God.
He was called on 3 times.
That was such a bad part. I didn't legit concentrate. Oh my God, now they're going to score.
Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Got him in.
Hey, you guys got to stop him.
And
Let's
they're
go.
able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down.
First down. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
On 1st and 10 is
Connor. Stay down.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
They got to have 3 at least.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And they'll work it inside.
Hey, what are you guys doing, man? What are you guys doing?
The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12.
Oh,
nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Darnold. This will be caught by Brown. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Off of play action, Darnold.
No! You almost had it again! Oh my God.
Not only was the call
spot we gotta block the kick, we gotta block it.
That defense right there. Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
So here are the Texans to take over. They've got the lead right now as they start this drive 1st and 10. Of course, remember they beat the Saints a week ago, so some good momentum rolling right now. Airing it out.
Oh! What a grab by freaking Alan Hearns. Oh my God. That was like a one-handed, I think. Bro, that was such a freaking good catch by Alan Hearns. Oh, you gotta see that. Oh, yo, that was like probably the catch of the year. Maybe, I don't know. But look at that. Oh my God. I want to see the game stats real fast. Hang on. But yo, that was like the sickest catch that I've ever seen. Bro, that was like the sickest catch I ever saw.
Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only do they imagine those types of catches, they actually work on them with defenders jostling them in order to keep their concentration and haul it in.
From the 38, Goff. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and it'll bring up 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw. Goff. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that'll wind up
no.
incomplete.
Alright, so we gotta go for
play
3.
call there. Now it's 4th down.
55.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big run there by Johnson, 49 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
He can't catch! Mr. Kittle can't catch!
George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw is Darnold. Screenplay, Johnson.
Oh my God. What's the penalty on?
Holding offense.
Let's go. Should I decline it? It'll be 1st and 10.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Here's Darnold.
Man!
That will be incomplete.
They gotta go for 3.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And this one looks good. It is good.
That's not roughing the kicker.
But hang on, a flag is down. Now,
That's not roughing the kicker, man.
Take the points.
That's not roughing the kicker.
Well, we looked at each other right away.
God.
We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused
not
the
roughing the
flag.
kicker.
You did it. I had to.
Oh my God. Nice here.
Takes it in. Touchdown.
Oh my God.
Jacksonville.
What's happened?
Kahale Waring. His first NFL reception goes for 6 as his guys are back within a single score. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership. And
I almost intercepted it again.
Good leadership and a good distributor. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To
That's
throw is
wide open. Run.
For Perriman there. He's got him.
Yes. All right, give me a minute.
Get this way down into Jacksonville territory.
I gotta go after this play. I gotta eat, so hang on.
61 yards. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On first down, it's gone.
Man, nobody's open.
And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends, his time is run out on this third.
Alright, I gotta eat real fast. I should be back with the 10 minutes. The score is 17-24. And yeah, I will be back. What time is it? It's 8:22. Let's finish this game and then and then I gotta go.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what. Here's Goff.
No,
throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
On 1st and 10, Darnold.
No, man. Oh, look at that.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
They're gonna pass again.
They're already just shy of midfield. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Yeah!
Pressure now.
Good job.
Darnold, and he goes
Good job.
Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw, Darnold. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Oh, my God.
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
No, one of my cornerbacks got hurt, man.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory. Down at the 31.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Darnold from the gun. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Darnold. Johnson's got it complete. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
The shotgun snap for Darnold.
Nice, so wide open, man.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Tajay Sharp, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball, the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands, downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on 1st down. Hunt, he's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. first down, they go right back to
Oh,
Hunt.
my
And
God.
I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Goff has got his man. It's Andrews. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a play fake, and it's gone.
Yes, he's in.
He's got his man here. It's Green.
Celebrate that touchdown.
He's in. Touchdown, Houston. A.J. Green with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Texans push further out in front.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what
My
are we going
game
to do?
lag.
You don't
Oh
go
my
away
God.
from what you did before
Don't
because
let me
that
change
worked.
my angle.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters
Finally,
because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Make it, let's go. Number 57, let's go.
And incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about
They
the
gotta
33.
go for it.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll run for it with Connor. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. Doug Marrone can only shake his head. His guys are turned away. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
Uh-oh.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now gone. There goes a deep ball. End zone.
No!
He dropped it.
Come
Couldn't
on.
hang on in the end zone.
Oh, my
So
God.
no 6 points, incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question
That's
of
all.
what's
I
right
don't
in this
believe
game
it.
nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it.
Oh, darn it. I did meant to do
And
that.
now whistles and a flag.
God. Oh, my God. I did not meant to do that.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Now Darnold. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Darnold. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
You can't stop it. What are you
They'll
doing?
go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree.
No, oh
they
my
have to
God.
up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores.
And we
to
can't
make
let them
sure they have a
score. We
chance
cannot
to
let
win
them
this ball
score.
game.
Come on.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Get him, get him,
Here's
get him.
Connor.
Yes.
And a
Good
pickup
job,
of about
Atkins.
4
Good
down
job.
inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. And that is incomplete here.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys,
no. Yes, he's short. He's short. He's short.
The mechanics are off.
He's short.
Make a bad throw.
How is he first to goal? That is not first to goal. He's short.
They get the first.
Oh my God! Now they're gonna score. Oh my God! Pissed off.
He'll look to throw.
Yeah, that's a big fat L for Kittle. He can't run. Freaking fatty.
But it'll be second and
Just
goal.
joking. I'm just
Second and
trying to
goal,
do
and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Second and 2.
Get in. Ace, you gotta bring pressure on him. Let's go!
Pressure, down he goes.
There we go.
Sacked at the 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Hey, third and goal. Third and goal. Let's go. Let's go.
10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Got it away. They gotta take the 3 and then they can, I think I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna want onside kick.
The defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but
got it.
I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back.
Let's onside kick.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that?
Okay, they're not going to onside kick.
Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you
they're not going to actually do a shocking.
Field position with all 3
I'm probably going
timeouts,
to
I kick it deep and
stop
try
at
and
the
get
30.
Yeah, he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Let's finish this game.
And now out comes Houston. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
Let's go! That's it. That's the game right there.
They can use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout.
One more first down.
They'll be disappointed
it's
to
over.
have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And look at this.
Whoa!
They get the turnover they needed.
Whoa! Okay.
Trey Flowers picks it. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
No! Now it's not over now. Great.
Game of the 4th.
Oh my God.
All you talk about
It looks like now we're heading to overtime, or I don't know.
Especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're
oh my God.
in the 4th quarter,
you guys gotta stop him. Let's go. What are you doing?
Be careful, and sometimes
They're trying to drain the
so
clock. Come on.
That you end up running yourself into an error.
Get in.
Back to throw.
That's exactly what.
Stay down.
Can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
Stay down.
A huge play at this point in the game. He'll look to throw.
Oh, they got it. They gotta take the timeout.
Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard.
Why are they not taking a timeout? It's so stupid.
Full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
No, I freaking got it away, but I wanted that interception. 4th to 5, 4th to 5, whatever it could be.
People would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think
Come
he looks at
on.
it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He's back to throw.
No, he got it. He got it. He got it. They got to take the timeout. They got to take the timeout.
Now will use
okay, come on. Do not screw this up. We still have a chance.
With 14 seconds to go
come on.
in the game.
Come on.
Darnold for the red zone now.
Yeah!
Oh, a crusher there as it
yeah! Oh, we gotta pass it. We're at the 1. We're literally at the 1. If we need, that would be a safety, and they will still have a chance.
After the interception, here's Goff. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And they're going to get this all the way out.
That's gay. Let's go. That's game.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it wasn't really.
Oh man, we were almost dead. Bro, that was
They
like
did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they
we
really
needed
had to grind
that
this one
catch.
out,
We were like
didn't they?
literally at the 1. Hey, that's game right there.
It was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical.
That game, let's go. We did it. So our next game is the Chargers, which I'm probably not going to stream more today. So that's probably it because I'm kind of busy today. I have some people coming over. And yeah. Oh my god, what
now
a
let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Hardman's out for 8 weeks, and I don't know, whoever was it. Wow, Darius Slay is out. I think it goes highest overall. Yeah, let's start off with the Bears, and then we'll go all the way. So that's the injury. People are out. Buffalo got Keon O'Neal, that's hurt. Calvin Ridley is out with an injury. Oh, am I still alive? I think I am. Oh yeah, I am. Crap. I gotta still sim next week. Trade offers from Malcolm Jenkins. Let me see. Just draft picks, man. Ugh. Can I get like a player? I didn't meant to pick him, so that's why I can't. He can only like fit in a certain position. That deserves higher. Like I need a first round and second. Oh my god. No. I don't know. He might be going to Chicago. I have no idea. Next week. I'm gonna have to see next week. Like if we would trade offers con for like better positions.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Oh, free agency this season. The highest one is
These players are on the last
Lutz.
year of their contract.
And then I need Will Lutz next season, I think. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Alright, that's it. See you guys next week. Bye. I'm at Tuesday.